Ever wonder why some e-commerce sites convert at 5+% while others can't even seem to make a sale? Well, it's not just about the product, it's about how it's presented. Today, we're going to dive deep into the anatomy of a perfect product page that doesn't only capture attention, but converts visitors into loyal customers. Now, if you've never heard of me before, my name is Dominic Mayu. I run a company called DM Corporations, and we help Shopify based e commerce brands scale to millions of dollars and convert extremely high, just like these couple of partner accounts right here. But without any further ado, let's just get right into it. I'm going to position this video a little bit differently. Basically, they are 5 pillars to the perfect product page. I'm going to quickly walk through all of these, describe what they are, and then break down 5 high-performing product pages, and then dive into each of these sections in those product pages. So this is going to be a example and very visual based video because I think that's going to be the easiest to learn and easiest to teach for you guys. So as I said before, there are 5 pillars to the perfect product page. Those pillars are visuals, which is basically imagery, product descriptions, and the rest of the copy on the site, but especially the descriptions, social proof, CTAs and navigation, and then the design and UVPs. So let's break each of these down a little bit more. So CXL actually ran a study a couple of years ago showing that copy and imagery are 80% of what converts a user. So a ton of effort needs to be put into the copy and imagery. So visuals. This basically breaks down into the thumbnails that you're using on your website. A lot of my partner accounts, the highest clicked element on the page that I've learned through heat maps is actually scrolling through those thumbnails. So that is extremely, extremely important. Like I said, we're going to break all of these down by example here in a little bit. I just want to give a brief overview. Next is product descriptions. Again, 80% of the sales are copy and imagery. So you want to make sure that you write really good product descriptions. You want to focus on benefits over features. You want to address your customers' FUDs, which is fears, uncertainties, and doubts. Okay. Then is social proof. You need social proof to convert well. People are herd mentality minded. Okay. So you need reviews. You need to highlight those reviews. Any other social proof, such as endorsements, customer counts, right? 20,000 plus happy customers, whatever that means, celebrities, influencers. There's a lot of different ways to add social proof. Again, we'll break that down through some examples. Then CTAs, you want to have your add to cart button apparent. You want it to be bright. You want it to ideally be above the fold. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to do this. And then you want the page to be easily scrollable, right? You want somebody to be able to scroll through the page without having to read every single piece of copy, without having to open every single tab, and still get a good understanding of your product. And then lastly, is design plus UVPs, which is unique value propositions. It's just what makes your products unique. Okay, so you want to make sure your design is branded. Again, we'll break that down. And then all of your UVPs should address your users' FUDs, which is the fears, uncertainties, and doubts. So you need to perform customer research and you need to understand your customer. I cannot put enough emphasis on that. That is the most important part of crafting the perfect product page. If you do not genuinely understand your customer, you will not be able to build a product page that converts at that 6, 7, 8% mark. Okay, so that is the most important element. Now, like I said, let's kind of break these down by going through some examples. So I have a few examples pulled up. We're going to go through Allbirds, which is one of the best Shopify sites out there. We're going to go through Bulletproof here. This is Allbirds. We're going to go through Bulletproof. We're going to go through Chubbies. We're going to go through Bombas. And then we are going to lastly go through Dr. Squatch. Now, all of these websites are extremely, extremely well done. They're all in the multiple 7 to 8 figure range, all on Shopify. And this is all very doable for you as well. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go through all of these and break down the imagery. Okay, now I want to start with Allbirds again because this is just an incredible site. Look how clean their imagery is. Okay, they use a mix of product imagery in their thumbnails, and then they immediately go to lifestyle. You need lifestyle images on your website. If it's only product imagery, it does not get the job done. You want to actually get some lifestyle imagery. Now, an important piece with lifestyle imagery is make sure that anybody that's in that lifestyle imagery is your customer avatar, right? If you're a brand who specializes in selling makeup for women in their 50s and 60s, you want all of your lifestyle imagery to be pretty women in their 50s and 60s using your product. Okay, you want it to be your customer demographic. Now let's keep scrolling. More lifestyle. They have a great video, again, super clear, super clean. Boom, more product. And then we scroll down and we're going to have more imagery here with some UVP callouts. Lifestyle imagery here, lifestyle imagery here, lifestyle imagery here. A ton of incredible lifestyle imagery. Now, I know not everybody can get to this level, but if you can go out and do a photo shoot with your audience similar to this, this is extremely powerful. Okay. I'm going to quickly go through bulletproof. This is coffee, right? So what type of images do you need for a coffee? Let's see. Looks like this thumbnail, they're breaking down some UVPs, lifestyle, 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 product imagery, UVPs, right? Pretty simple. It doesn't need to be crazy. You do not need to overthink this. Scroll down. Here, they just have more lifestyle, basically flavor notes. Here, this is more social proof, but we'll get to that later. Again, super simple. Same here, right? All lifestyle imagery / product imagery. Apparel is a little bit different, but again, this is their target audience, right? This is who's buying this product. Really, really, really well done. We're going to keep going quickly here. Great product imagery, super clear. Some lifestyle, some people actually wearing it, some detailed images here. Yeah, super, super simple. Again, it does not need to be crazy, okay? We're just going to quickly go through here. Awesome. Great imagery. Okay. Now focus on imagery. Get clear shots. Get clear product shots. Okay. Get clear lifestyle shots. Splice those in throughout your website. Your imagery is going to be solid. Now let's move to the second point, which is going to be product descriptions. Okay. This is going to be benefits over features, and this is going to be addressing FUDs. Now, like I talked about earlier in the video, speaking to your customers is the most important piece of the copy, the imagery, the design, the navigation, the CTAs, the social proof. You want it to actually speak to who your customer is. That is the most important part. So if you don't know who your customer is, or you think you know, but you are wrong, you will not build a product page that converts. So all of this starts with customer research, okay? Run polls, run surveys, do social media run throughs, do a bunch of different things to gather as much information on your customer as possible, build those customer avatars out extremely detailed, and do everything for those customer avatars. I will make a video that gets deeper into how to research, but start there. That's really the point. You got to start there. Also, I do want to mention, I actually did just release last week a video on how to write product descriptions. I think it's like a 20-minute long video that breaks down product descriptions super detailed. So this video is more of an overview. If you want to get detailed on that, go check that video out. But again, let's dive into this. I love how they do this, okay? So boom, their product description immediately highlights UVPs, okay? Now, these are the most, I guarantee it, these are customer research. This is what the customers care about. These are the questions that people are asking. I'll bet you they get questions constantly asking if you can wash them in the machine. Again, comfort, that's a huge piece for shoes. Lightweight, it's eucalyptus fiber. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's super unique. I don't think most shoes are eucalyptus fiber, right? And then they go into these tabs, right? Details. Look how well this is written. They answer all the questions, right? Where is it made? The design. What's it for? The material. It's best for. And then a brief description. That is incredible. And then another UVP here, right? Allbirds is big on sustainability. That's one of their mission statements. That's one of their unique value propositions. They put it in here. They should. That's incredible. Care Guide, again, they're probably getting questions all the time when their customer service. How do I take care of these? How do I wash these? How do I keep these in good shape? Boom, they add it here. And then shipping and returns. This is a tab I recommend every store has, no matter what, even if you have a crap return policy, which you shouldn't. Have a good return policy if you can. But yeah, boom, extremely well done. We're going to go here. Boom. All right. Go ahead and read this. Awesome. They're highlighting their UVPs, right? It's benefits over features, right? What are their benefits? It's toxin free. There's no mold. They call out their competitors with mold toxins. They do not have it. They talk about the flavor profile. Super simple. Well done. We're going to go through the rest of this page later. Now, they're able to keep this super simple because they have everything else down here. Right here, this, again, another incredible description. Super simple kind of overview, right? It's funny. This is branded, right? Chubby's is kind of a funny brand. If you've never seen any of their ads before, they're pretty fun guys. So, nothing will make your thighs look as good as these. That's really well done. That's really branded. And then boom, they're UVPs, right? What makes this product unique? Perfect. Again, more humor. It's perfect for squats and roundhouse kicks. Now, humor is great if that's what your brand is. If you're able to incorporate humor into your brand, and that's kind of a motto of your brand, use it because it can convert really, really well. And then another shipping and returns tab. Again, I recommend everybody has that. We're going to go here. Boom, shipping and returns. There's a little bit different. They actually open up pop-ups, which is pretty unique. They have the product details. This is all feature oriented, really, rather than benefits, right? But they're kind of a blend of the both. And then they have a buy more, save more, which is always a good idea for cheaper products. Bundling them together is really valuable. But again, super simple here. Don't get too crazy with it. Here, they highlight their UVPs. We'll go through all that later. And then Dr. Squatch. Boom. It's their main things, right? What does it smell like? What's their soap smell like? It smells like barrel-aged bourbon. What's the grit level or bourbon? It's medium. It's an old-fashioned blend of spice, bourbon, and oak. Boom. Here, you can kind of say this is a product description as well. But again, it's funny. It's well-written. Again, this brand goes after humor, okay? So, like I said, check that video out. But really, the most important thing here is focus on benefits over features and talk to your customers. Now let's talk social proof. Biggest thing for social proof is going to be reviews. Make sure you have reviews on the site. Now, all of these are going to be clickable. They're going to scroll down. You're going to be able to actually sort them through most of these guys. Again, they probably custom coded this for all of the biggest questions that they're getting, all the biggest objections, right? Like the width, right? The size, are they size, the activity level. I mean, this is incredible, just incredible. And then do they have any other social proof? Not really, but again, reviews is the most important piece. We're going to go here. Any other social proof? I would consider this relatively social proof, giving back to the community. Yeah, so I would consider that bulletproof for or social proof for bulletproof. And then again, boom, reviews, branded with orange, sortable. They have their filter. They have their filter words. Incredible. Here we're gonna scroll through. Boom! Look how simple this page is. This is social proof again, similar to bulletproof. They're giving back somehow, and then immediately just reviews. It's sortable once again. Yeah, balls. Actually, I was looking up Amba before this video. They do not have reviews on their product page, which is super, 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 super interesting. I don't know if that's intentional, if there's some sort of bug going on, if they've never had reviews. Really interesting. I highly recommend having your reviews on the site. But yeah, this is social proof. Again, notice a common pattern. A lot of these brands are giving back to the community. Notice that. Boom. There's 6,000 reviews for this one flavor of soap. That's crazy. Again, you can sort it. Super easy. Any other social proof? Not really. All right. Where are we now? All right, going to try to get through this quickly. CTAs and navigation, once again, just make sure your CTA stands out. I actually ran a test, and I don't recommend testing your button colors, but we had a black button color on one of my partner accounts for 6 months. And then I was scrolling through the page, I was looking at recordings, I was looking at heat maps, and kind of noticed it just wasn't standing out. So I actually changed it to a green, and we saw a 40% lift in add to carts. So don't make my mistake. Make sure your button color stands out. I know the black and white can look clean, and the black and white can absolutely work, but you want to make sure it stands out if it does. Okay, so again, let's choose a size. Yeah, there's a simple Allbirds, super clean. Doesn't really need to stand out, but again, I saw a big lift when I made mine green. There's this orange, right? Bright orange. That thing stands out big time. Select size, blue. That stands out pretty well. Pretty solid. Add to cart. They have the price in there. I like that. There's relatively stands out. Add to bag. And then boom. $8, add to cart. I do like the idea of adding your price inside the add to cart button just to kind of solidify that. I don't know how big of a difference that makes. Actually, I love this UVP right here. I didn't even notice that earlier. But yeah. All right. So for the last step, we're actually going to put all of these in mobile because I do want to emphasize mobile because 80% of all internet traffic is mobile now. So, bonus little tip, design your website for mobile. Don't even look at desktop. If you're designing your website or if you're working with a designer, tell them to design mobile first. Okay. Mobile is by far the most important. It is way more important than desktop. Now, I'm not saying, have your desktop look like crap, but focus on mobile. Put 80% of your focus into mobile and then kind of let desktop do its thing after that. Okay. So, the last piece we're going to talk about is just general design and UVPs, right? We're just going to do a bunch of call outs on general design and UVPs through these examples. Boom. Free shipping up at the top. Love that. That's UVP. We're going to keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down. I love how they do this runner highlights outside of the description. I actually might test that on some of my partners soon, but yeah, that's awesome. Right. And then boom, yeah, just general design. So there's a few aspects I want to talk about, right? Now some brands can get away just super simple, right? It's just up here, it's your product description, and then reviews, right? I would recommend adding a little bit more than that. And that comes down to left, right copy, which on mobile is going to be image and then text, just like these guys are doing. This is one of my favorite ways to get some more UVPs on there. You can use comparison charts. You can add FAQs. You can add lifestyle images. There's a lot of different things you can add. You can kind of play around depending on your brand, but yeah, just general design. So look at all of these. These all address UVPs, right? This one is talking about the eucalyptus tree fiber again. This one's talking about how it's comfortable and it's also good for the planet. And then this one, once again, is how it's good for the planet. And an old plastic bottle becomes one pair of shoelace. That's pretty cool, right? No, this UVP is huge. If you care about the environment, which I'd say most people do now, you're going to like this, right? It's going to make you want to purchase this product. Again, some images, really well done. Really, really clean design, really well done. I want to go into bulletproof here. Right, you have your variant selectors. They're really pushing subscribe, which is another good way for cheaper products to secure more revenue is subscribe as well as bundles. UVP icons. These are great. Free shipping over 49, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I think this can be written a little bit better, to be totally honest, but this section is incredible. I love icons with basic text. An icon with, say, 2 to 6 words after it. These perform really, really well. I've never really seen these lose when you add these to the website as compared to not having them. Okay. Here, yep, the original, they talk about the flavor notes. They actually talk about their other blends too, which is smart. Good images. Boom, another UVP, right? And then actually 4 UVPs. I like how they swipe here. Again, this comes down to the scrollability, right? You don't want your page to be super long. Notice how none of these pages are super long. So one easy way to do that is called progressive disclosure, which basically is giving the user the ability to read more, right? It's the tabs that are drop downs. It's the swipes. It's all of that kind of stuff on mobile, right? Like all of these are swipe or drop downs. Boom. 3 more UVPs, extremely well done. FAQs, I promise you 100%, these are the top 3 questions that they get asked in their customer service, okay? And they answer them right here. And then boom, reviews. Here, oh, I gotta refresh. This one's didn't update there for me. Here we go. All right. Again, pretty typical up here, pretty solid. Product details, looks awesome. Boom, progressive disclosure, right? I love this little section. I may test something like that for some of my products, progressive disclosure, and then giving back, more products, reviews. Super, super simple, right? And then they have some site-wide UVPs down here. But again, it doesn't need to be crazy, okay? Now let's go over here. Progressive disclosure, size selector, great UVPs. Again, icon, 2 to 5 words, all of these, and then some more that describe it. I love these, love these, love these. Great imagery, giving back. Related products, related collections is really what that is. And again, they don't have reviews, which is odd, but yeah. Then we go here, same thing, pretty typical. I like these icons. I love icons pretty much in all situations. Again, build your bundle. So this is great for lower ticket items. Again, bundling. If you have lower ticket items and you need to get that AOV up, add a section just like that. Boom, just a huge UVP right here, right in your face. It's awesome. Is clickable? No. Again, this is basically a product description that they're just adding lower on the page, which I bet you they tested, and I'll bet you it worked for them. Yeah, again, ingredients, really well done. Usage, really well done. I guarantee it that they gathered this from customer research. Again, more bundles. It's okay to push this stuff. Understand, if you have a lower ticket product and you need to push that AOV up, push that AOV up, right? Add bundles, add cross sells, add upsells. Don't be scared to do that. You need to do that. Your AOV needs to be healthy for a successful and profitable website. Like, they're probably not super profitable when it comes to, you know, the CPA standpoint of things. When somebody just orders 1 bar, probably not even 2 bars. You know, like, they probably have maybe a $15 to $20 CPA, which would be my guess. Maybe it's higher, maybe it's lower. I don't know. So yeah, don't be afraid to push that stuff. And then reviews, super branded. They actually even use little Sasquatch icons. That's cool. But interesting, they have 2 pop-ups. Yeah, again, I wanted this video to be simple, just kind of walk through what all these brands are doing well. Now, if you take anything away from this video, take the research out of it, okay? Research your customers as much as you possibly can. Build a very detailed customer avatar, and then everything else, the visuals, the descriptions, the social proof, the CTAs, and the design and UVPs will basically be based off of that research. Everything comes back to the research. Okay. Now, I hope this video helped. If you have an e-commerce company that's doing at least $10,000 a month and you're struggling with growth and getting your website profitable, there's going to be a link below where you can schedule a call with me to actually analyze your website and see if there's any potential for us working together. There's going to be another link that'll take you to our 1-hour e-commerce mastery course. This is where you'll learn the ins and outs of e-commerce to help your brand scale. Dives a lot more into the product page, dives into conversion rate optimization, AOV optimization, and customer lifetime value optimization. So that's a super powerful course. It's about 48 minutes. If you want to go through that, it's great content. Head to that link, enter your email, and you'll get full access. But totally your call on clicking on either of those links. Just wanted to throw those out there, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.